Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars Week 113, Day 3. So today, of course, we got ourselves some Yellow Guild War Day. With today, we also have the class event for Hierophant. Hierophant's being pretty interesting. Only hero class in the game that has cleanse on extra turn while having triple damage burning. The cleanse being off of its second thing right here, purification, and its triple damage burning, of course, being underneath the fire tree. And is the only hero class in the game that has that combination. There are other ways, of course, to get around that mechanic, or, you know, when you get entangled and frozen, stuff like that. One of which is technically what we're running right now. We will be running the same team we showed yesterday, because, of course, it is Yellow Day, at least on PC Mobile. And we're going to be going with this team. It's a bit of a weird mix, but I think we can end up making this work. It uses two 6-color troops, one being Wand, of course. With the new wand, we're using this every single day this week just to see what we can do, as is the newest addition to the game as of the week. Same as Daughter of Yasmin. Actually, both of these came in last week. And we're doing with Queen Aurora, a bit of a weirder choice that isn't used as often these days. However, with two 6-colored options, we get a lot of value from having +1 on everything. As well, we use everything. Not that a normal team doesn't use everything, but we are truly using everything 2 times over. We theoretically, between those two, have a 48 mana cost covering every color. And yeah, we're just going to keep spamming this into either yellow, green, or purple most likely, though there might be some situations where we do it otherwise. And of course, Diamantina doing a good bulk of our damage. And if we, for whatever reason, need Dispel, we can end up doing it off of Curse, off of the Umbral Stars, and that's pretty much the game plan. We do have the really annoying Fang team. We are running Elementals, though, so we should be decently bulky against most of that. Biggest issue with a lot of these teams is that they will have a little bit of a slow start. But once we get going, we should be fine. And it should be a little bit less of a slow start due to Daughter of Yasmin. Also, one interesting thing about this team, which you may have noticed as well, this team is not only pure yellow, because today's Yellow Guild War Day, it is also pure green. So, theoretically, you could run this on both days, as offensively, you do not get penalized for using multiple of the same. Not on the same team, nor across multiple days. So, theoretically, we could run this exact same team on Green Day. And we'll come up with a different one for Green Day. We'll probably build something around Truffle or Beatrix or something similar. But we theoretically could run this exact same team on Green Day and not be penalized at all, assuming it works really well. But we'll find out. We're up against a double Empower, so that's concerning, but we'll see how it goes. We should be on extra magic, which seems perfectly fine. Though, oddly enough, we technically only have one unit that uses magic. I guess you technically do, but this doesn't use magic at all. This doesn't use magic at all. We mostly just need it for Diamantina, which does gain a lot of benefit from having higher magic. But everything else on the team, not so much. Anyways, are we good to go? Green, yellow banner, yellow day, no yellow shirt because of green screen. I'm not sure why. Yellow sometimes green screens harder than actual greens, sometimes. It's probably because I have like a greenish yellow green screen and not like a pure green one. But anyways, hello Roman, hello Lester, hello Bill, hello Logic Slayer, hello Roman, hello Tyrion, hello Humberto, hello Stacy, hello Lester, hello Supernova, hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see what we can do with this. Right off the bat, do we have alignment? No. Can we do anything about that? Let's see. I need to deny that. Does that give him anything? No. So we'll take that and be good to go. He'll do a thing. Hopefully that thing won't be that good. And we'll see where we are from there. I'm just double checking over options. Looks fine. So we'll do that. He'll do a thing. Alright, now can we counter his thing? I sure hope so, because the next cast is going to be pretty devastating otherwise. I can deny him out here. But then he gets extra turn yellow. I can give him 5 times there, but that's not a good idea. Trying to see, what other option? Yeah, that gives him 5 times. If I take this vertically, he gets 4 times into red. What's he running for class? Elementalist. That's not ideal, because we don't have our cleanse up yet, too. We have to put into consideration. I could try for red off of Sky, but we have Brownstorm right now, making it a lot less likely. Let's see if we have any kind of Cascade anywheres. Let's see. Yeah, I can't take this yellow or he gets 5 times. I could try blue to red here, but we need red off of Sky. I'm gonna try that. There's a chance. We didn't get it. But he gave us all the mana we need, and he still extra turns regardless there, which you already knew was gonna happen. Alright, we can work with this. We do have extra turn for you, however, we're not going to be able to fully utilize it right now because we're frozen. However, there's a way around that. Get the Elemental Star. Is extra turn? Nice. Okay, we should be good to go. So now all we have to do is basically just double cast. Unfortunately, he's going to one-shot our first slot. The only way I have around that is to somehow take every single skull on the board. Or... what's our percent chance? We have a 43% chance to extra turn. How confident are we that we can roll a 43% chance? Go, 43. We got it. We actually got it. Now we cast that to get all that rolling. We take a skull there. I need that thing to die out. Wait, do we have enough damage here? Wait, he can't even do anything here, right? No, he can't. So I'll just do that again. Double extra turn. Nice, nice. We can work with that. We'll convert that again. Ideally, just straight into his skull. Or Diamantina again, but it doesn't have mana. But now it does. And that's match. Alright, that worked out decently. A little bit sketchy at the front, but we are dealing with a billion teams with double empower book. Actually, technically that's double empower rope dart. Same difference. Just as annoying. What on earth is this? Doomed gravel? That's not a bad weapon. Just a bit of a weird choice, as I don't think it has any heart counter to yellow. Let's see. Oh yeah, it has stun. Well, we don't care about that. We're gonna be blessed, so that will mean very little. He's still running the double power Mercy Moon Rabbit though, which could be annoying. He does have Lord of Slaughter there too. Also, oddly enough, he's running Thief. Thief doesn't actually mean anything to our team, because we're just hitting with AoE damage anyway, so it does nothing. Hello, Jonian. Hello, Kikolia. Hello, Emanator. Hello, Isabel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope all has been well, everyone. We're just running through Guild War right at the moment, and it's been going pretty good. Until right now. Until exactly right now. No, we're actually fine. He doesn't have alignment on either Curver. I thought he had blue to yellow. Doesn't it look like on this board he has blue to yellow? But oddly enough, nowhere's on this board is blue to yellow. Somehow. With all that mess everywhere. I'd probably take this green in case he does go for it. Because that gives us so much value. I'm just double checking that he doesn't have anything. He'll get a pair there, and if he does the other thing, he'll get a pair there and there. Well, technically only there, because I'm actually denying the other one. Yeah, that seems fine. So we'd take this. Ideally, he'll do the rabbit, and then we win. Even if he goes down the Mercy route, we're still in an okay position. That would be way better value if he goes for rabbit here, which is what I'm banking on right now. He did not go for a rabbit, which is a little unfortunate, but we still get quite a bit of value from it. So we'll go for that. Do we even bother getting Bless off? I'm not even sure we need it. He already did his Mercy, which is great. And the only good thing about Mercy going first there is now we don't have to deal with its effect, so that's gonna be nice. We'll go for the Green Storm to get that into play. So I think we already had a Green Storm from earlier. Something created a Green Storm here. I think it might have been us. There's a lot of skulls here. I'm just gonna go for it. What's the worst he could do? Stun us? We don't have to cure if we're stunned. Almost nothing on our team cares if it's stunned right now. And worst comes to worst, I just bless it off the following turn. An ideal scenario... wait, he doesn't have blue to yellow right now, right? Yeah, he's just getting up here. We're fine with that. We'll let him skull us too. If he wants to go for that, he'll do literally nothing. Oh, does he get here? He does get a silence. That's a little annoying. I actually can't cleanse now. Oh, we have plenty of other mana accumulators, so we can just end up opting for that. We don't have alignment there. I think we're going to finally have to click this. I might have to do it on blue, of all things, oddly enough. No, there's actually one more green on the board. The problem is if we've missed green, we give him Mercy. We don't care too much if we give that. No, we did miss. I was concerned about their locations, but yeah, it did backfire there. Let's go for a ton of mana. Oh yeah, I forgot. It actually goes into you. I should have went into blue. I forgot, duh, because you're being blocked by yourself or by the other unit. But all we're trying to do is get Diamantina, and then that's win. Yeah, I should have actually went for blue there. Not only was the alignment better, but I forgot. It would literally block itself because it was feeding green back into itself. So even if it got a lot of mana, it would have to get a ton of mana to actually bypass it. We have an infinite goblin team, though oddly enough, without the goblin hero class, normally you want to run thief with this, not elementalist, so you get more boost ratio from the thing. I guess he's using it for the stats effects, but okay, that's fine. I feel like it's a little bit weaker without thief, but obviously elementalist is so strong that it works on literally every team, so that is perfectly fine there. Hello, Insane Gamer. Hello, Tyrion. Welcome, welcome. Alright, what do we even need here? We don't have alignment, so I can't cast that. He has nothing he can do immediately. It's high priority to get rid of greens. Blue, red, green, probably the three biggest we want to deal with. We'll just take that for now. We'll probably Skull Distract. Oh no! He didn't end up getting the thing. Luckily, he ended up hitting on something that has immune to freeze, so we don't have to deal with the freeze there. And now we can just go for all the cleanses in case he starts getting silence spam or anything else. And ideally, he just leaves alignment, and he does, and we win. We do give him a Green Storm, which will allow him even easier access to Infinite Loop. But if we just don't give him a turn, he can't Infinite Loop us, so we're fine. No extra turn here, right? I'm just double checking every angle. Doesn't look like it. The game would tell us if there was. And we'll stick to AoE. Nice! Extra turn. Love it. Do I go for Elemental Star again? Do I even need it? I'm gonna try the green. Once again. Not the best of board again, but give it a shot. Fortunately, it didn't work out too well. We're just gonna have to go for the Umbral Stars. One nice thing about creating the green there is just make it a little bit more likely we'll extra turn off the Umbral Stars. And we'll take that just in case we don't extra turn here. Go for that. We did not extra turn, so good thing we did do that. And now we just do that one more time. I could double skull him as well. But actually, let's take that. Let's see. Wait, can I convert that? No. Really? All that board? I was hoping we could, like, green extra turn convert, and then, like, skull to skull. That doesn't seem like it is possible here, and if I move that over, we don't get extra turn from that anymore. I guess, you know, I'm actually gonna go for the Umbral Star here. If it'll let me click it. We'll go for the Umbral Star. No! How do we miss that? Oh, no! He better not try looping with that. He shouldn't be able to. He's not even using the class that corresponds with it. He shouldn't be able to. That was a huge miss there, unfortunately, though. Come on, I just need to give this thing full mana. I'm about to feed it directly. Here, have some brown. We get barrier back on hero, too. Not like it matters at this point. Right, that took way more turns than it should have, but there we go. It took way too many extra turns. That took us like 4 or 5 extra turns more than it really should have at all. Okay, apparently they're doing the same thing again, except this time with Flaming Ani. But once again, not with Thief. I'm not sure why they're not going down the Thief route, but it does make this technically easier, as this team really doesn't care about Elementalist, because once we get this single bless down, Elementalist is pretty much completely invalidated. Which I guess is the second reason why they released this weapon. Not only does a hard counter book, but also hard counters Elementalist pretty well without actually, like, directly nerfing Elementalist. Elementalist is still, like, absurdly insane. But it is a workaround for it. This also works really great as an Elementalist counter, even though we're using it more so as a book counter. We'll take that down. We're gonna Pyramid spam every possible extra turn at this point. I don't think we need to do anything over there. If we get Skull distracted, that's actually fine. We get barrier up. I think we just go for this, hope we get extra turn. We do indeed land it. We should be able to get the convert. Get a lot of green. Get the green storm in play, which also helps him quite a bit, but he's probably not going to get any chance to use it, so it's fine. I could go for another Umbral Star here. I could even curse him if I need to. We haven't really needed to, so I haven't really gone for it. Don't miss, don't miss. Good. Perfect. We got enough mana. We go for it again. No extra turn, but doesn't matter because they're already dead. There we go. Oh, we're about to gain a level, too. Not bad. Alright, final fight. What do we have? Once again, why does no one in this guild run Thief? They're all running a similar team. Well, not all of them, but the final 3 were. But they're not running it with Thief, they're running it with Elementalist, which is a bit of a weird choice for it. Like, it's still good with Elementalist. But Thief has more of an infinite loop once it gets going. Ooh, we're frozen on blue. That's not ideal. I have to take it. Well, technically we're frozen on everything. But, yeah, I kind of have to take it. I'll take it that way. Get a little bit of mana there. He'll do a couple things. I guess we go for protection and just hope it lands. Because I don't have direct alignment with the other thing, so hopefully this will give us alignment off of that, and then we go crazy from there. And as long as he doesn't loop here, I think we're good to go. I can set a green storm in place. I'm not sure if I actually want to, based on this team right now. Because that's just going to block our mana. I think we just go for the AoE and then do it after. But then again, there's a red storm in play right now. I'd rather it be green. So we actually are going to go for it now. Let's see. So he's going to go for a bunch of explosions. Oh, wait, but he does get to explode based on green, right? No, it's one of their mana colors. Well, we're all using green, so hopefully he'll do yellow or something else. Can we extra turn here? Come on, let's get lucky. Can I do anything with that? No. I could Elemental Star. I could throw down Curse. You know what? I'm going to risk the Curse. Did we land extra turn? Nice. Okay, we got the Curse to get rid of the thing. We also got an extra turn from that to be able to disable out more of them. We also have another Convert if we want to try disabling out the other one, which we can now. I'm going to take way too many extra turns here, but I think I do want to do that. I'm trying to get more skulls on the board, so we have a higher extra turn chance. And that should be fine. No, we didn't get it. Okay, that's fine. It goes for silence, but he did it on one that had bless, so it didn't really matter. Power of Wands. Alright, I guess we just do that again, just in case he tries silencing something important. Just so everyone's back to full mana, or full protection. So even if he silence spams, even if he does anything else, we maintain full mana. And this should be match, and there we go. Alright, that went pretty smoothly. I'm not sure what we'd score. I feel like that was a 9,400? 9,500, okay. I felt like we lost a few points here and there, but yeah, 9,500 is fine. Right over the edge there. And we're quite literally as middle can be. Also, that is the first time we didn't lose this week. Though both of these were from really weird losses. One of them was just us losing to like the insta-kill triple damage. And I forget what happened on Monday, or Tuesday, I should say. But there we go, our first win with Wand. Or, you know, our first 5-0. Pretty much exactly middle score. There we go. Oh, also our defend team finally won one. I meant to revamp a couple of them. I kind of just left them as is. But of course, it's the Life and Death Weaver team that won. Of all the things. It's good old Life and Death Weaver. Literally the only team we have that's won all week. Good old Life and Death Weaver combo. Anyways, let's go into the code. That was fun. Let's see. You thought Isabel was Paragon? Well, it changes every single week. Who's Paragon? But there you guys go. Enjoy the code. Alright, next. What should we go do? I guess we got the class event. I'll clear out the dailies first before we go do the class event, though. Let's see. What's on adventure board today? Anything good? Ooh, yes there is. A gem key and 10 gems. Not a huge amount, but you know, it adds up. I'm not sure why I still use magnesia. I guess it's because it's colored. So my mind's like, ooh, I should click that one. because it looks different than the other ones. That or just habit from like the last like few years we've always been running this team. Makes me kind of want to like keep running it, even though Diamantina is slightly better, or Rowan at around this range is even quicker as well. Because right now, if this was Rowan, you would take that and then cast Rowan, and this battle would already be over. Well, we gotta go out of our way to cast a Leprechaun, then cast it. Do I not have a Rowan team saved? I should. I always have a Rowan team saved. It'd be weird if I didn't. I normally have it saved as my mid-range Explorer team. Or the one named under that category. Because that would be slightly quicker than what we're running now, running the low-range Rowan. Like this team right here. Should be the right one. I don't even need to check. Pretty sure it's some version of Rowan here. Like it always is. And then if there's a 4 times, because this is what I was talking about earlier, which is a 4 times green or blue on the board, or 5 times. You just take that, you instantly cast Rowan. And it saves time over Phoenicia or Diamantina or other similar teams around this range anyways. Because all you need to do is just take a single extra turn like this, and you're at full mana. So we do that, boom, we don't even need to cast Leprechaun. Obviously, the Leprechaun's there for situations when that doesn't happen, which is pretty often. But when it does happen, you get a super quick win. Let's see, do we get 3 times in a row? Oh, we can't get that lucky. Oh, you just cast Leprechaun, and you're good to go. And it wins a bit quicker at this level range. Anyways, there we go. Okay, so let's go to dungeon. And then we'll go clear out the current class events. Oh, top 3 today? Oh, we got Death Trapped. Oh, unfortunate. Deathmark's one of the more annoying ones too, of course. Very unfortunate. Also, hello, Chad. Welcome, welcome. Hope all has been well. Oh yeah, by the way, I finally situated my trip for next month, by the way. We will be gone for about a week. Luckily, the days I'm leaving should not affect our weekly video too much. I'm leaving on a Wednesday, and then coming back on a Tuesday, I believe it was. And gosh, our flight's so cheap to get down there this time of year. It tends to vary from time to time, but it was under $100 round trip. Like, it would literally cost me more to Uber to my airport than it would. Luckily, I have a ride, most likely. But it would literally cost more to like Uber one way to my airport than it would the round trip for the flight, which is kind of insane. Everyone always rags on Spirit Airlines for like many things, but honestly, they've always been my favorite airline because they always have just absurdly cheap prices. Normally, not always. At least to where I want to normally go. There's like a few locations they go to absurdly cheaply at some points within the year. And New Jersey is one of those locations for some reason, which is very convenient. Yeah, I'll finally be able to go see my dad and everything. His back issue's been getting a little bit better. Actually had an appointment for it today and everything. Not surgery, but you know, just other stuff to help fix it. Because he doesn't want to get surgery on it again. Let's see. Go for the Mass Destroy. Get the hit over there. Yeah, it should be a pretty fun time. Actually, is this the first time? No, I've been on a plane since the pandemic. This would actually be my 3rd time since the pandemic being on a plane. Because the first was that one trip to Chicago. The other was when I was seeing family on my mom's side. And then this would be the 3rd. This actually, wait, this will actually be the first time I see my dad since the pandemic. I didn't even think about that. Right? Am I forgetting of one? Yeah, I think this is the first time I will see my dad since the pandemic. We've been planning on it for a while. We can finally get around to it now. Because we've been planning it for almost a year. We just haven't gotten around to it until... oh, good thing we didn't hit that until next month. Anyways. Alright, so all that situated. Take a redeem code. And who knows, maybe we'll hand out another little one in a little bit. Let's go take out the Hierophant class. We'll do the same one from the Monday video. And the team is... oh yeah, it's the same one we ran for the World event. I actually didn't even realize this until I was doing the video. But, oh no, not that team. I overrid it with the team I keep testing. But if I go to my World event team right now, you might notice it is... oh, we got a loot right there. You might notice it's a little bit similar to this other team right here. If I click on this, it is Black Manacle, Queen Titania, Leprechaun. And I unintentionally, I didn't even copy paste or anything, but I unintentionally during the video, not even realizing it until it happened all the way at the end, ended up making the team for this the exact same thing and the exact same banner. Because my brain tends to go through like the same process when it's building a team. And because they both basically had the same restriction, it ultimately ended up creating the same team without even realizing it. Because the only extra restriction that this mode has right now compared to the one on the weekly event is you have to use Fae specifically from Bright Forest, whereas the one for the World event is you're allowed to use any Fae. But of course, some of the better Fae are Queen Titania, Leprechaun, stuff like that. So we basically end up forming a full Bright Forest Fae team both times. So it worked for both categories. Are you going to get that sawmill pizza? Oh yeah, I'll try to. I'll probably get a whole pie and get like a clip for you guys or a picture of it, because it is actually honestly absurd the size of the thing. Because last time I only showed you guys a slice of the pizza, which I don't think fully grasps the magnitude of the pie size. It's probably the biggest pizza you've ever seen. It's not the biggest pizza in the world, but it can easily be the biggest pizza you've ever seen. And it's pretty high up there on biggest pizza in the world as well. That's like commonly sold from a place. I don't think it's the absolute biggest, but it's pretty high up there. Let's see. We'll take that one over. Is it over 30? I think it is over 30. I believe it's high 30 something, like 36 or 38. Might even be low 40 something. I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, it's I believe larger than that. Sure seems like it. Let's see. Should you live stream the sawmill pizza? No, I'm not gonna live stream the sawmill pizza. I might get a clip of it rather than just a picture, though. I normally don't do that for food, but it's one of those things where it's like, you just have to see it to believe it. It's probably one of the most nostalgic places I could go to. Because, gosh, when was the first time I went there? I still went there when it was like a little shack that looked like all the other little shacks around it. And it somehow monopolized itself to consume almost the entire area around it, which is really funny. Like, back in the day when I was, like, a few years old, like maybe like 4 or 5, around there, that place was as small as, maybe like double the size of my room. Like, it was pretty small. I'm not sure what to compare it to. Like, like, almost slightly bigger than... You know how, like, Pizza Hut and places like those don't have any seating areas, but they still have, like, a thing in the back where you can kind of, where they can cook and everything? That was almost the size of the place earlier, where it only had enough room for, like, a bar-like area where you could sit up there and, like, a few on the side. Like, a few, people that they could sit, like, actually against the wall. Like, it was that small, and now it's, like, a 3-story building. With that took over like the it took over the place that was above it. It took over the bar that was next to it. It took over some other restaurant place that was next to it, and it took over the arcade that was next to it after it burnt down. So it basically consumed every adjacent shop next to it over the course of 2 decades. Which is kind of insane. That's how successful that place has been. So thank you for the continued support, Isabel. Greatly appreciated. Hey, let's finally meet for pizza. I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to stop by in New York. We definitely do need to at some point. Because I'm going to be a good, like, 3 hours away from you, most likely, from where I'm going to be in New Jersey. Oh, you can go to the sawmill? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, yeah, I'll meet you at the sawmill, then. Yeah, we can meet for the first time. That'll be great. I'll try to figure out the date more so when it comes closer. But it's going to be around the 3rd week of July. Yeah, totally. We should go meet at the sawmill. That'd be perfect. Oh no, can anyone else make it? We'll have a little meetup. Yeah, I'll try to figure out the exact date. I'm not sure how many people would be able to go there other than Isabel, but yeah, we can have a little meetup. Let's see. Take a little explode there. Yeah, that worked out perfectly then. Oh yeah, you can bring your Switch. I'll help you with that. No worries. I can do that while we're there. How far is the sawmill from you, by the way? Because that would kind of gauge where you are in New York. Because that should be a good, like, hour, 2, 3 away from you, most likely. It depends where you are in New York, obviously. But it has to be at least an hour ride. Unless you're, like, all the way at the south part of New York. You'll pop on over from Texas real quick. Honestly, if you're ever going on a road trip going past New Jersey, like, I do feel like if there's one place you should go stop by in New Jersey, there are not that many. But if there is one you should, I would definitely say it's a sawmill. Also, when you're going by Maryland, there's a few really good crab cakes places there too. I would always go there when going from New Jersey to South Carolina, or similar. Because they have some amazing crab cake stuff. I also remember my favorite root beer I've ever had that was like brewed in a store. It was in one of those northern states above New York, and I can't remember which one it was. But it was honestly the best root beer I've ever had in my life, and I don't even remember what the place was called. But it was in one of those states like just up from New York. Because we ended up stopping there when we were coming back from Canada one time. From the few times I've been to Canada, particularly the Toronto area. And yeah, there's some kind of place there that had the best root beer I've ever had in my life. And I have no clue what it's called. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Also, I'm not paying attention to the battle at all. Where's my mana? There it is. I just gotta get your teleporter working. About an hour and a half, okay, yeah. So it is a little bit of a ride, that's what I thought. Yeah, Isabel, we'll talk about it more later. Yeah, we could definitely do that. I don't see any reason not to. Was it A&W root beer place? It might have been. Do they actually have restaurants? Because it was basically a restaurant, but it brewed its own root beer. Like, that was their whole gimmick. Like, it sold, like, you know, standard, like, you know, things you would kind of expect. Hot dogs, burgers, stuff like that. But their main gimmick was they brewed their own root beer in-house. And it was absolutely amazing. We'll go for that. Oh, we're almost at our level. And I think that is all loot. Perfect. There we go. I guess we're going merchant hunting. Actually, that's not true. Let's go do the world event. I haven't touched the world event yet, have I? Well, let me go head over there real quick. How about the guild? We're still not done with it yet. Oh yeah, we do have invasions this week, by the way. We actually get an explodey weapon for dragons. I'm actually really looking forward to it. It will probably have some pretty good synergy with some dragon teams, especially because of Diamantina and stuff like that. It's basically a standard explodey weapon. It explodes all of a color, gives a positive stats effects to all dragons, and summons a random dragon. What's particularly relevant about summoning a random dragon, though, is dragon has one of the highest concentrations of legends and mythics in the entire game. So the chance that it summons a high rarity thing is pretty high compared to the average exploder. So it might have some potential, especially if it has good side effects, which we'll find out tomorrow. I guess we could technically check the spoiler thing right now, but we'll find out tomorrow. Anyways, let's go check out the world event real quick. We still have some battles to go do. Apparently a billion night hags. And once again, we're using the same team. Same team, different medals. Oh, yeah, Sawmill has a lot of stuff that isn't just pizza. They're most known for their pizza, but they bought out an entire breakfast place above them. They also have some pretty good fries and a few other things. They've actually changed up their fries quite a bit over the years, but sometimes it's been worse than others. But I would say what they're currently doing is pretty good. It's not like maybe the best fries you'll ever have, but they're pretty high up there on the fry list, on the fry tier list. I definitely wouldn't say they're the best I ever had, but they're pretty good. Oh, is it 27? I could have sworn it's bigger than 27. It's still pretty gigantic, though. In person, it definitely feels like it's bigger than 27. But it could just be because every other pizza seems so small in comparison. Because if you compare that to an average pizza size, that's almost double size. If you're talking like a 16 or 18 inch, it's basically double its size. Well, not quite. Close to double. Nice sales pitch, Bill. You probably just read the thing off their website or something. I don't think I've ever actually looked at their website. Because back in the day, they wouldn't have even had one. But I'm pretty sure like every place like that has one now these days. It's one of the only few big places left at the area, too. Like, almost every other thing at the Jersey Shore got destroyed by hurricanes, or fire, or both. That place has got hit by a lot of damage. Anything that's still standing is a miracle. And that is one of them. Actually, it's kind of funny. They've actually have sprinkler system on the outside of their building. You know how buildings have, like, emergency sprinkler system? So if there's a fire, like, you know, it'll just water the entire place. Well, that place has it on the external of the building, just in case the adjacent buildings get on fire, so that their fire doesn't spread to their building. Because there's been so many fires in the area that they've literally got an external fire extinction measures, which is probably one of the only few buildings I've ever seen that actually has like an external proper system for that. Because that's very rare. Because that generally assumes that the places next to you are a higher liability of burning down than your building itself. But I think they've had to deal with fires like 3 times. 2 times it was their fault, 1 time it was adjacent places' fault, I believe. Or maybe it was 2 and 1, I don't remember. It was either their fault once or twice, and not their fault once or twice. Oh, I'm out of sigils already. Oh, we didn't get a Vow Raven. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Anyways, let's go do some merchant hunting. And of course, Hurricane Sandy did them in pretty heavily. It didn't really tear that place apart that much compared to some of the other adjacent places, but they definitely got damaged a bit from it. And that's where we lost the carousel too, that one other place there. Like, half of it got destroyed from a hurricane, then the other half got destroyed by a fire. It got destroyed in 2 waves. Poor area. That was one of the better arcades there too. I actually still have a weight TV in my other room that I got as a reward for one of the things. There was actually a really broken machine in there. You know those machines where you throw like a quarter into it and has a bunch of other quarters, and those quarters slide down, and then those quarters sliding down give you a bunch of points? Well, in those machines, they would put a gigantic token in it, and that gigantic token, if you got it all the way down, would give you an absurd amount of tickets. And they had some kind of membership program that if you earn like X amount of tickets, you can get like double tickets, or you know, you basically get this membership thing. And it was a permanent thing as long as the place is still standing, which it's no longer standing, but you know, it was a permanent thing for the duration of its existence, which was about a decade, 15 years, 20. Yeah, last like actually probably over 20 years. Because it was probably still going before I was born, realistically. But basically, the token thing in there, you'd get double points on. And it was an absurd amount of tickets. So you could, if you ended up getting that with like under $5 or under $10 of tokens, you could actually profit what you could end up spending it on. And we did that pretty often, going around, like every single time we'd ever go to the carousel, we would check like where the circular token is on every single one of them, and then just cash it in for double points. And yeah, we ended up getting a TV and a few other things with it, spending much less than the actual cost of the thing. I feel like overall we would have been in the negative because, you know, there's quarter arcane machines where you get no tickets and other stuff like that just for fun. But those were probably one of the only things in the entire place where you could profit on. The other one that you could profit on until they nerfed them were the Wheel of Fortunes. I'm not sure if you guys ever played them, but there was those like Wheel of Fortune machines where the light spins around and then you have to click exactly at the right time so the light stops in front of you. When they don't have them rigged, you can literally farm them for infinite tickets, which is always fun. Generally, they have them rigged to make it near impossible to actually land. But whenever they don't properly have them rigged, you could just cash in on billion of tickets. One of them, the rigging system on it was actually broken on one of the different arcades. So they literally had to cut the value of everything by like 10 times less because anyone who was playing it was just getting way too many tickets. So they literally had to dash all of it by over 10 times because the rigging system wasn't working properly on it. So they just had to nerf all the point numbers. Anyways, what we're doing, let's go do some merchant hunting. Merchant hunting time. Alright, where were we? I'm losing so track because I keep talking about other things. We did that, okay, we've done all the things. Until tomorrow we have to go do the invasion. So let's just do some merchant hunting, I guess. And we'll hand out a code if we find an angel. Let me go bring out the tracker too. Let's see. It's my tracker, should have one right here. There we go. No, the stream did not end yet. We're still going. Let's see. What is the little heart in the corner? Oh, wait, what? Not sure what that question is. Oh, never mind. You're asking chat. I'm still not sure what you're asking, though. Streak ended. This is the after stream. We're still streaming. Also, whenever anyone does say that, I don't even bother typing into chat. Probably should. Because they can't hear me if the stream's not going. Or, you know, if they can't see the stream. I've definitely done that in past streams. Well, someone will be like, hey, is the stream down? And then I'll answer them, but I'll say it, which means they won't hear it because if the stream's down for them, they obviously can't hear the stream. I'll take that over. Oh, that's not full mana. Come on, just need a poke. Pokey poke. It's something that you see when you're doing the chat. Oh, I think I might know what you're talking about. Though it's not showing up on mine right now. I saw something somewhat like that earlier over top my stream overlay. Like, it isn't set up on my thing, but showed up on, like, the side chat. But the thing you're talking about, I don't see right now on mine. But I think it's something on YouTube's end. It's nothing that I added. If you're a channel member, you can push the emotes. Other members will see the hearts float up. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Interesting. That's weird. I was able to see it earlier in my other chat interface. There's no way for me to member my own account, though. You would think by default it would be on for the other chat. But, I don't know. Sometimes it shows up there, sometimes it doesn't. Because on the back end of my stream, I have never seen it. But sometimes it shows up on the one I see in my interface. Closing browser and a YouTube doesn't like you, even on other videos. Oh, it could just be a YouTube side issue then. Sometimes they're just down across everything. Though I haven't seen that issue with YouTube for a while now. The only issue I've had sometimes lately is like thumbnails not wanting to work for some reason. Where I'll upload it and then it doesn't get uploaded, then I don't notice it, and then it's like, oh. And then I'll notice it like a day or two later. It's like, I should probably fix that thumbnail now. Happens more so for streams than for videos. Also, am I going crazy? Are we at 0 merchants and 0 angels, or have I just skipped them all on accident? Because I'm pretty sure we're at 0-0, which is not ideal. We've only been farming for like 10 minutes, but still. That is not ideal. Pretty unlucky on them tonight. We'll still hand out a code if we get an angel tonight. Which hopefully we will in the next 10-ish minutes or so. Probably do this for about 15 minutes. Oh, actually, no. Actually, we probably will only do it for like 10-ish more minutes, because I still need to go test the team for tomorrow. Because tomorrow is brown? I can't remember. Tomorrow is blue day. Yeah, I need to make a blue wand team soon. Let's farm a little bit more. And we'll do that right at the end like we did the other night. Because I do want to test at least one wand team a couple times before we go and actually use it. Just because we haven't really used it for all the colors yet. So blue's an interesting one. We do have access to Truffle and Beatrix if we really wanted to. Though I feel like we get to counter it a little bit more on Green Day, so I'm probably going to save that for Green Day. We can still run the Beatrix for Cleanse, but do we really need it for to have Wand for Cleanse? But we'll figure out something for it. I also have the +3 blue hero class, but I'll probably just stick with Elementals just to tank better. My biggest concern is what happened the other day, where we end up getting skull pressured by like triple damage. And then our first slot just died too easily. One of the reasons I kind of want to keep Elementals around. Though even then we still end up getting hit, because that thing I believe has immune to Entangle. Oh hey, a merchant, finally, gosh. Still no angel yet though. And yeah, I'll take the 10 glory keys, why not? A little bit for the stack. And finally we can update one of the numbers. Amazing it went that long without any. They're out there somewheres. Oh, also, I didn't barely even realize we gained a level earlier. Accidentally bought a crown. Oh no, doesn't the crown cost gems? It's like 100 gems or something. Oh no, that's not good. So far, I haven't accidentally bought any of the treasure. Which I don't think I've ever bought any of the treasure other than when we were forced to take it off of Angel for free. Because all of them aren't worth it. Yeah, I don't believe we've misclicked a merchant yet. I've accidentally skipped a merchant when I meant not to, like once or twice. But I've never accidentally bought in the wrong reward from a merchant. Yet. Also, one thing that we somehow haven't done after 113 Guild Wars, I have never used the wrong color team on the wrong color day. It is yet to happen. It will eventually happen, but we've somehow gone 113 Guild War weeks without it ever happening. Elephant's 100, lamp is, oh, crown's only 25, really? I would have sworn it was a bit higher than that. I'll catch you later, Chad. Thanks for stopping by. Also, those numbers are looking sad. 1 merchant, 0 angel. It's not going to improve much either at this rate. We'll go another cycle or two, and then we'll go mess with tomorrow's Guild War team. We gotta go build a blue Guild War team for tomorrow. Using the good old wand. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using the wand teams into the future. I might for some of the days. I still haven't really decided yet. It's a really fun weapon. I almost am tempted to do it next Guild War just for the fun of it. Even if it doesn't win the best. Because it's winning good enough. Though the surprising thing, we have not been up against that many books. Like today, did we even face a single book team? I don't think we did. Because 3 of them were turnip. 1 of them was some hammer, yellow hammer. And I don't remember what the other one was, but I don't think it was book. It could just be that that guild just wasn't running books, which it seems like it wasn't. I was pretty sure most other guilds still are. We just might have happened to found a guild that wasn't running book. Is it better to use a minor pet orb to upgrade the starry pet from legendary to mythic? Or pay 400 gems? Pay 400 gems. Because they are the cheapest pets to max. Compared to other pets. So I would say it is better to spend 400 gems to upgrade the starry pet's final level than it is to use the orb. Because you have to keep in mind, every other pet's average cost is roughly 2,500 to go all the way. Which means if you were to 3 times orb them, it would effectively cost you, it would effectively be about 800 gems per orb, is what you could approximately value the pet orb at. So you would save gems by spending 400 gems. As a pet orb is worth slightly more than 800 gems, depending on how you look at it. Like around that mark. A singular small pet orb. So yeah, it is much worthwhile to just spend gems on the starry pets. They're the cheapest pets pretty much in the entire game. At 1,000 per max. Which sounds like a lot earlier on in the game, but compared to the average pet cost, it is the cheapest they come. Because doing it for Underworld costs about 2,510. Doing it for the pet things costs about 2,510. When you're doing it on like a Wednesday event or just a random event thing. Whereas if you use 3 small orbs, you know, you saved all 2,510. Around 800 per. Let's see. What would have happened? Let's see. What would have happened if that goblin used the wand? Goblin with wand team would be kind of interesting. It would fix their freeze issue. Because one of the biggest issue with goblin teams is freeze mechanic. The counter issue to that, though, is every goblin team generally runs turnip for the most part. Like any pure goblin team, like 4x goblin with thief class, normally goes down turnip route. It would definitely benefit more from being elementalist, which the other guild was doing. So like wand with 3 goblins using elementalist. But if you're using the thief option, you pretty much always want to go turnip. Which means unfortunately wand would not fit. But otherwise, yeah, you could fit wand on there. The team would be a little bit slower, but it'd be a lot safer. Alright, this will be the last set we go for. Then we'll go mess with the Blue Guild War team for tomorrow. Oh, come on. I thought that was an angel for a second. Just useless Damon we don't need. Ooh. Oh yeah, we'll end it there for that set. That's not the end of the stream though. Let me go grab tribute, and let's go make a blue team. So to end off the stream, let's go build a blue Guild War team for tomorrow. Alright, world event. Oh, that's just the name of the thing. Okay, should we go Diamantina again? No. Though we could. Honestly, wand with Diamantina was pretty fun. I almost want to run that combination again. It's actually a really fun combination, having the double mana thing. It's also how I thought I would use Diamantina a lot more when it first came out, using it in last slot to absorb all the excess mana, which this team definitely gets a lot of. But let's just start by looking at blue base rarity. I want to figure out what core damage I want. I'm tempted to put Diamantina in there though. What do we have? What do we have? Oh yeah, we don't have Scorpius under this, do we? I was like, oh, we could go the other double route. We already used Slaughter this week. Ooh, Wild King. Wild King's interesting. It's basically Wild Queen, but more aggressive. Also, this would work for Green Day too. Wild Queen, Wild King, Wand, and like one other thing. With like Leprechaun. Oh, that would actually be cool. We can't do that for Blue Day though. Oh, I almost want to do that for Green Day now. Oh yeah, we have Mistralis. Ooh. Mistralis for the enchant. Bless enchant the entire team. I don't know, maybe I drop the Wild King. I kind of want to run it for Green Day now. I think we're going to drop the Wild King, save it for Green Day. Just got to remember to actually switch into it. King of Ravens instead? It's mana drain per turn. I would need to have a board clear option. I'm not sure we're going to have this consistently. Hey, we do have access to Zolgoth. Let's see. Do I want to go Beatrix with this? Probably not. We already have Bless. I want to double check. What do we have for Empower again under blue? Mercy. I can't use that. That should penalize us. Bane of Mercy is interesting. Obviously, we already have a Curse option, but it's an alternative way to Curse. I'm not a big fan of most of the options we have here, though. Unless we truly have to go in and Empower counters to deal with them. For example, like Astral Spirit or something, which we could go down that route. Megavore with it could be kind of interesting. It already has the Impervious, can get the Bless. And then again, they're already going to have insta-kill. Megavore's a bit slow for the thing, though. We could go down the Piskia route and try getting that rolling. I'm going to try the RNG with Piskia. And then we'll have the Destroy All Green. And then we just need one other option to kind of hold down the line. Obviously a Mana Accumulator if we can. Probably a pretty high moved up Mana Accumulator as well. I'm tempted to just go Empower though, just so we can block. And if we were to with this team, we would want to have something that can feed into blue which none of them will be. Or brown or red. Don't you do... No, you're purple. Skull. Aren't you green? That could still kind of work, but it would feed into wand and only wand. I could always go Astral Spirit. I was considering it as a counter. If we truly had to. Oh yeah, we do have yellow. Red to yellow. That's an interesting one. We also get a lot of destroys. We'll go for it. I'm actually going to even move it in front of it, just in case it does come down to that point. Alright, let's go do this. And then we change it up to... because we haven't really used this guy much. He's actually kind of good. He converts all red gems to yellow dragon gems. Yellow dragon gems, what they do is they count as a color, well in this case yellow, and they destroy all gems below them. If they get placed near the bottom of the board, that's really bad. But if they get placed on the top of the board, they get a lot of value because they destroy absolutely everything below that isn't already matched. And it is destroy, so you get a full 1 mana for every single one of them as well. So you can get some decent value there. Anyways, do we keep Elementalist? I guess so. I don't see any reason not to. We could try putting a Mirage Queen in there, I guess. Kind of work with Nistralis. I think we'll be fine without it, though. Alright, let's roll with this. I do need to change banner, though. Probably into yellow... Yellow-blue. I actually want +2 blue, +1 yellow. That or even just +2 blue if we really had to. Let's +1 blue, yellow. We could minus green. Honestly, I don't care too much if he gets minused. Yeah, I might minus green here. Just for that extra bit of yellow when we do get to convert. And I need that double blue for Piskia loop when it feels like doing it. Oh no, I just realized though, we're up against an anti, this kind of team. There's this anti, like, Zolgoth, anti-Devourer. Well, let's see if we can break through. We might be able to. Alright, so red to the other thing. I'm just gonna go, you know what? I'm gonna curse so we can get through you. Let's see. Because now we can do that. And now you no longer have Impervious. And now we can throw it down. Oh yeah, I forgot. We get free Mistralises. Ooh. Piskia, go. Get your double Devour. No, Devour. Oh no, he is immune. Yeah, that was the thing I was talking about earlier. Oh no, I should have taken a free skull. Could have gotten a free skull there. Missed out on value. We could cast this again. There's not that much board left, though. Unfortunately. Go for another Mistralis. Hope we have a better board here. Also, how are they almost already dead? Felt like we barely even touched them. Oh yeah, don't you have Explode? Wait, who's doing Explode? Oh yeah, no, it's not for you. Wait, what's doing Explode per... Oh, no, though. Wait, I'm so confused. Who's doing Explode per thing? Oh. Wait, Elementals? I didn't realize I had all my Elementals at the moment. I was wondering what was doing that. Never mind, it was the Elementals. Okay, we'll go for the Bless here. We actually didn't bother blessing up yet because we went on the Curse first, so we can get rid of the Impervious off of our Arachnean Weaver. Because that allowed for Elementals to stun to hit it, something that normally would not be possible. But because of Curse, you can. And that worked way smoother than I was expecting it to. Let's try it again. There's no way that's actually going to work that smooth in Guild War. Oh, come on. This is another counter. It's also another Wand team of all things. Though I haven't seen that much yet. Wand versus Wand? I have not seen that many. Oh, no. Why did you have to replace it? I want to see a proper Wand team. But now we can't see it because the thing got in the way. But why on earth is he running that unit of all things? Is this like his red Guild War team? It might be. I have no clue what was there. It almost looks like it. I don't have alignment on the other things. I'm just going to take it. Oh, no. Yes, we did. What are we doing? We did have alignment there. Oh, well. I'll go Elemental Star before we Elemental Stars. I could even go for the Curse here. This would preemptively allow... I am actually going to go for it. We're going to do this. Take any extra turns if there's any here. And then we go for the Umbral Stars. So if he goes for Bless, he won't actually land Bless. Unfortunately, that went so badly, but we'll get some value here. Do I cast this just for the Cascade? No, I'm going to go try for the Devour. Come on, we'd even get it. He's not frozen either. Or yeah, he is, but he's not frozen on the things we want him to be frozen on. We'll go for... Oh, we're currently cursed, so we have to double up on that to get it back. So we shall. We'll double that twice. Now we have our Bless back. I hope we have something here. We'll go from Mistralis. Gosh, Mistralis is so much chip damage when she actually wants to hit. The problem is all the times when she doesn't. But when she actually does, it is substantial damage. Hey, we finally landed Devour. Piskia, the unit that does either nothing or everything. And it finally decided to do something. Yeah, that's 2 for 2. That went pretty flawlessly. That one was a little bit sketchier. Yeah, nice to see more wands. Oh, so this one's using the new green troop, right? Is he using it with Summer? No, never mind. That was Summer. I thought that was the new troop for a second. Never mind. We'll go for that. We haven't been able to use his ability much. Oh no, we're frozen on the thing because I didn't bless yet. keep just always assuming we have Bless. Not realizing we don't have it up yet. We'll go for that to get rid of every stats effects, as well as his barrier or whatever he had. Unfortunately, he got so much value there. Hopefully he ends his turn soon. Let's see, what can we do with this? I think we Mistralis and then go crazy from there. So we go for this, get all that rolling. We'll take our thing over there. We'll grab... can we get alignment there? Not really. I could try for the other convert. Let's see. We'll take the red for now. I can go for the bless. Do we want to, though? If we miss... Yeah, we're going for it. We'll go for that. Get all that rolling. See if we can get any more value here. Come on, Mistral. Let's get full mana already. Can't do anything with this. It sure feels like we could, but I don't think we can. It's not an extra turn. Okay, we'll try the Piskia chance. Nice. The most important one to devour. Love to see it. Anything I could do there? Yes. Need that for Mistralis. Need full mana on Mistralis. And then we actually throw it down for mid-range amount of pokes. And then we go for this. Hopefully land it. Nice. Got the devour. I was mostly doing it for the extra turn. We just try to feed into her if we can. And one nice thing about that, too, is it creates blue. Even though it's limiting the amount of greens, we're still getting a pretty good chance to land extra turn because all the blues. Because this does count as a blue, of course, as well as a green. But if there's a more higher concentration of blue, it'll be a better chance that it lands compared to a mix of two different color. And it was killed out with Mistralis. And let's say it's only one time, but luckily it created his skull. Well, not created, but reshuffled his skull. Alright, the fight was a little bit weirder. It took a bit longer, but hasn't lost yet. Okay, that's not a good team to test it on. Why are so many people running Tower Enraged Carandera all of a sudden? I know it's popular to counter Zolgoth and stuff, but why is it like every other team we're encountering right now is Towers Enraged? Every single one. Though what's going on here? He doesn't even have a damage source. Oh no, he just silenced my core team. No, I needed that. That was our whole gimmick. And now he cursed us, so it's gonna be like that for even longer. Come on, Piskia, you're our whole team now. Oh no, I can only devour one of them in this current situation. Come on, get cleansed. No, my team. How is this the team that killed us? I'm just retreating. This isn't Guild Wars. Seriously. Why is every team right now Tower Enraged Carandera? Every single one of them. Also, how did the weakest one of them kill us? We'll just do it on this guy, I guess. He's running an Ubistet team. This will be the last one we run for now. I'm pretty confident with this team for tomorrow. As long as we don't get as unlucky as we just did on that one fight, we should be fine. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll get all that rolling. We'll take our convert there. Wow, that's a huge miss. Luckily, we still get the bless. Alright, well, that's a lot of convert. That is a huge amount of yellow. Full mana entire team, because all the destroys come into play as well. How on earth there's so many skulls? Yeah, I can't do anything with any of them. I can't even do the Piskia right now, so we're just going to go for Elemental Star, get that rolling. Get a huge amount of mana burst. Remember when everyone had double Kraken? Oh, that was a fun meta. But yeah, everyone used to have Kraken before they nerfed it a couple times. He had one of the highest Devour rates in the entire game at the time while double damaging. It was basically free damage with a Devourer on top. It was one of the highest damages that just occasionally got a free kill out of nowhere for no reason. It was very strong back in the day. These days it's not really used much. Not only has it gotten nerfed a couple times, but even if it was not nerfed from its original form, I think it would still not be used in current state of the game, just because better options have came into the game. Most notably Iron Gut. It's just a vastly superior version of it in every possible parameter. Also, why did I do that first? I should have Mistralis then done that. We wasted a lot of mana potential. At least it all stays on the board, so we still get to destroy it there. Yeah, let's poke it with a skull or something. Could have went for the Piskia, but Piskia doesn't count as points when it does Devour, I don't believe. In Guild War anyways. But there we go. Alright, that's not too bad. Oh, and there's our level up bonus from earlier when we got that level. Anyways, guys, I think we'll end it there for now. Let's see. Your Zolgoth team took out a Tower Carandera yesterday. Yeah, even though they hard counter Zolgoth, you could definitely run Zolgoth against a counter Zolgoth team. Zolgoth's strong enough to still defeat its hard counter. Especially if you have a way to stun away their stealthy. Because normally they have stealthy with no bless. So you can end up going... Which is actually one interesting thing with Wand that it gives. Because you can actually run stealthy bless now. Because this hero class is stealthy. And normally it would not have access to immune to stun. Because this hero class doesn't. But when it does, the bless off of Wand, you now have a stealthy bless hero class that isn't life and death restricted or something similar. So you can end up getting away with that now. So, yeah, it seems like people might start using that more. Leonis Tower damage option. Not this exact team, but like Leonis Tower, Wand, a damage option, and Enraged Carindare in that order. Which this team isn't exactly that. But the hero would be ran as stealthy like this one is. And it would be about the hardest counter you can get to it. Because if you can get the Bless off, then you won't be able to get stunned on your stealthy. And then they'll be forced to have the Zolgoth against your Enraged Carindare or Tower, which is a interesting premise. Also, if you're running Devour like this, you won't be able to run that either. Which, honestly, that might be one of the reasons we can't run Piskia on Blue Day. So many people will be trying to counter Zolgoth. That Piskia also gets countered by that, because most things that counter Zolgoth counter Piskia, because they're going around the Invulnerable build with Tower and Enraged Carindare. I don't know. We'll still give it a shot and see what happens. Because a lot of those battles, he wasn't even doing anything anyways, other than like mana accumulating, which you'd still be able to do the full amount of, even if they're immune. Let's see. Yeah, the invulnerable trait's pretty strong. As immune to insta-kill, immune to devour, immune to like everything. Even as immune to curse. So you can't like curse stun it like you can Impervious. It's actually immune to curse stun, which is one of the things that the whole Wand team does is curse stun. Well, more so the curse part. But, you know, if you use it with elementals, also does the stun part. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Tomorrow night, we'll be doing Invasions. Same time as always, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Obviously, prior to that, we'll be doing Blue Guild War Day. But then after that, we'll be doing the entirety of the Invasion event, or at least a good bulk of it. And it is Dragon Invasion, so we'll be able to get a new cool Explodey Dragon weapon, which actually should be pretty good. You should always get them regardless. However, the one this weekend is actually usable, unlike some of them that just kind of go into trash, so we'll see exactly how it pans out. Probably not the best one to exist, but it's definitely a bit higher up there due to the concentration of high rarity things that exist under the Dragon Summon category. And whatever affixes it gets for its extra bonuses could be potentially something good as well. Probably like Burn and something though, which won't be too good, but who knows, maybe we'll get some good ones. Maybe we'll get like Enchant or something, because those tend to be pretty nice. Anyways, guys, we'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. Goodbye, everyone, and thanks for watching.